is to worship. My will is to serve you. My hope is to please you. My aim is to bring glory.
Hey everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. For those that are returning, welcome back. And to those that are coming for the first time, I go by the name of Reckless for Christ. So today's topic is on idols and talking about being intentional with God. So my question to you all is, are you spending more time on Facebook or in God's face in His book, which is of course the Bible? So I'm going to first off start off by giving the definition of what an idol is, and then I'm going to go into 4 steps that you can take when you want to become intentional with your time that you spend with God. Okay, so the definition of an idol is an image or representation of a god used as an object of worship, or it's a person or thing that is greatly admired or loved. Now, so the first thing you want to ask yourself when identifying that idol in your life is, what is that idol? You know, what has most of my attention? What am I giving most of my time to? Now, Scripture tells us in Exodus chapter 20, verse 3, that, I'm going to quote it verbatim, "You shall have no other gods before me." And that is one of the 10 commandments. So having other gods does not solely mean, okay, it does include worshiping other gods, of course, but it also can include the things that we make an idol of, such as work, or school, a spouse, you know, your family. Like, what is that thing, that number one thing that's taking God's place as being number one in your life? I know that can vary for many people. And so these are 4 steps that I have to identifying those idols and also working on being more intentional with God. I believe as a worshiper, this is very vital in knowing what idol or what thing is taking that number one spot where God should be. So being able to identify that idol and being more intentional with God by eliminating certain things. So the first step with being more intentional with God when it comes to idols is, first of all, recognizing who and what has all of your attention. Now, that can be could be a family member, it could be your spouse, a boyfriend, girlfriend, your kids, and then what can be like your career, school. It can be social media. I know for me personally, for me, social media is like that thing that I have to work on. So the second step is being able to eliminate and monitor the time you spend with this thing. So let's say, for example, for me, for step number 1, I would identify social media as something that I need to eliminate and monitor my time on social media. Because I know sometimes for me, I'll be on social media and I'll look up and it'll be 2 hours later. I'm like, 2 hours have gone by that fast. And I'm like, that could have been time I could have been in my Bible. You know, that could have been time I could have been spending time with God. So it's just monitoring your time. Like, I know if I know I need to take a step back from social media or a break, I have to honestly, like, this may seem bad, but I have to literally delete apps off of my phone. I can't leave them on my phone. If I see like Instagram still on my phone, like, I know my username, I know my password, I can log right back in. So for me, out of mind definitely works when it comes to social media. I have to delete any apps that I have on my phone that are social media and log myself out. So if you're like me, you need to take that step. You know you just need to delete the app off your phone. Just take a break from social media. It doesn't have to be like a long break. It could be like, 3 days or a week, whatever you know that you need to kind of take a step back from social media and make sure that social media isn't becoming like a god for you or an idol. And the third step is to add Jesus to your day, of course. So the first step you've done is identify that idol. The second step is to eliminate and monitor your time that you spend with this thing, or spend on social media, or spend, doing your schoolwork. Make sure that you monitor that time. And then, of course, after you've done all that, you're going to add Jesus to your day. So now, okay, I've identified that social media is something that I struggle with. Now I've logged out of the apps. I deleted the app off of my phone. And now I'm going to add Jesus to my day. So those times I would be on social media, I'm reading my Bible, or I'm, doing my Bible app on my phone, or I'm spending my time and writing him and writing in my journal. to God. And so that's how you're going to add Jesus to your day, whether it's in the morning, afternoon, or nighttime, whatever that time you have, that time that you used to spend on social media, you're now adding God into your day and spending time with Jesus. So the fourth step is to overall be intentional and have balance in your life. When I say be intentional, of course, it means not giving God the last 10 minutes of your day. Like right before you lay your head down on your pillow. Like, let me say this quick prayer. Let me go to sleep. Or, okay, let me just be intentional. Let me read these 2 scriptures and then be done with it. No. That's not how we're going to be intentional. We're going to give God our full attention. We're going to give him time, and we're going to give him our energy. Sometimes, myself included, we can give God our leftovers, of our day, and we give him the last little bit of us. And so to be intentional and to grow deeper into God, we're going to give him more of our energy and more of our time. So realistically, we can't spend, 8 hours a day if we don't have that time. Now, if it's like an off day, you can do that. But like on a daily basis, people have, jobs, they have to take care of family members, they have children, they're doing school. And so the main purpose is to give God a decent amount of your time. If you can squeeze in, 30 minutes to an hour a day, whether that's in the morning, during your lunch break, or, during the time you're eating dinner. So like being intentional with that time that you spend with God. Don't give him, okay, I've had a long day at work. I have to go pick up the kids from school. I have to get the kids, help the kids do their homework. I have to feed the kids. I have to give the kids a bath. And I have to clean up the kitchen. And now, all right, now, the day's over. Okay, God, I'm in my bed. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Let me just say this quick prayer. Let me read these 2 scriptures, and I'm done. Like, God, I was intentional. No, we're trying to give God more of our time. And so make sure that we give him the time and attention that he deserves overall, because he's so worthy of every bit of time and energy that we have. And he's so worthy of all of our praise and all of our attention and time. And so my 4 steps, I'm going to repeat them again. So my 4 steps for being intentional with God are to first identify what that idol is. Secondly, we are going to eliminate and monitor our time that we spend with that idol, and being conscious of the time that we spend on social media, at your job, doing schoolwork, etc. The third thing to do is to add Jesus to your day. And the final step is to overall be intentional and have a balance of your time that you spend with God. And so I believe, as you want to grow deeper with God, and as a worshiper altogether, we need to be intentional with the time that we spend with God and how we spend our time with him. And so as I give you all these tips, I definitely have to ensure that I incorporate these tips into my daily life as well. And I hope that this was encouraging to someone. And don't ever feel like, oh my gosh, like I've made school an idol, or oh my gosh, like I didn't know I made my husband an idol or my wife an idol. It's like sometimes we do things unknowingly, and it's not, on purpose, but it's like, okay, I have to, get this person that amount of time, or I do this and that. And so don't beat yourself up. Like, don't make yourself feel bad. Sometimes we unknowingly do this, and this is just like a self check. We're like, okay, I need to give God more of my time. And it's just like, just redirecting yourself. Like, it's okay. We all have those days and moments where we may not be giving God the time that he deserves and that he needs. And so it's like, okay, let me reevaluate. Let me take a step back. So it's okay. If you got to identify something, if you got to take a step back, we all have to. So just be encouraged. And I hope that you all take these 4 steps. You use them in your life daily, and that you all are learning to be intentional with the time you spend with God as a worshiper. So I will see you all in my next video. In his love always, reckless for Christ.